everybody, and welcome to another episode of Control Chaos. I am Josh Wolf. Today, I'm happy to have my guests, Lance Bass, Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick. Guys, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, how's everybody? Lance, how you doing, man?
I mean, I'm hanging in there. I have not killed my husband yet, which is really nice. But yeah, we're just trying to take advantage of the downtime and, entertain ourselves as much as possible.
I know you haven't killed him, but tell me, have you at least made a plan on how you would do it?
I have a couple plans in the back of my head. I've had those for a few years. It didn't need to quarantine.
Just in case? Yeah, you've had plastic gloves for no fingerprints for a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, all right.
That's not why he had the plastic gloves.
Oh, stop.
Those aren't gloves.
The Joey already started.
It's already started. Joey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing not too bad. The kids are okay. My little one is taped up against the wall with duct tape because I just told her to stay put and she couldn't, so I duct taped her to the wall, so she's good. No, but everybody's been good. Man, it's been interesting with the whole homeschooling. Because right now I've been dealing with the homeschooling thing where I get up at 8:30, around 8 o'clock in the morning. She actually has to go on Zoom, do the whole thing with the teachers and stuff in the class and get all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, are we done now? We do this? Good.
Hey, Chris and Lance, let me ask you something. If Joey Fatone had to teach his kids school, how educated do you think they'd come out of school?
Same as him, third grade level.
Yeah, have you ever watched the show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's not even.
I did pretty good.
It's like first grader. Yeah.
All right, Chris, how you doing, man?
Good, brother.
What's been going on with you?
Well, today I just had to do something that I didn't think I'd have to do in quarantine, and I decided to wait till my wife left, and I cut my son's hair, and I used my beard trimmer.
Oh, they used the Flowbee.
But let's just say he kind of looks very monkish right now.
Oh, does he have the bowl?
Yeah, he's pretty much has the bowl. That's all I could do. My fade was not working, so he ended up with a bowl.
Listen, man, you know what? Just bring up a couple old pictures of the Beatles and tell him how cool it is.
Yeah, or literally stick a bowl on his head and cut around. That's what my grandma did.
Or just remember, he's not going to see any of his friends for a month anyway, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, he doesn't have any friends. Thanks.
Do y'all know that JC Chazet actually uses a Flowbee to cut his hair?
No.
Yes, I swear to you. He revealed
I can tell
a month ago to me.
Wait,
by himself he
uses the Flowbee?
Yes, he bought a Flowbee and uses a damn Flowbee, and he sent a video of himself doing it.
Oh my God. First of all, I didn't know anybody bought the Flowbee.
Not since 1993. Yeah.
I would have bought it. Doesn't it hook up to the vacuum?
Something like that. I don't know.
Right. That sounds like some cheap ass shit Joey would do. I'm surprised JC would do it.
But Joey, by the way, thank you very much, Joey, for wearing all of your merch at once.
Thank you. Hey, nobody else sees it on my show. Might as well show it on yours.
But by the way, I'm doing the same thing.
Actually, this is not my merch, though. I just have this shirt. This is. I don't even.
This is
Target
special.
Guys, are you ready to get into the game? Let's play a little Control Chaos. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's put the board up. Now, Lance, since you've played the game before, I'm going to have you go first. The only difference between when you played and this one is these are all multiple choice questions just because we're doing it online and so we don't get people talking over each other. You pick the number, I'll read the question and your choices, and you tell me which one that you think matches up best. Go ahead. Which one would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Let's start with number 3.
Number 3 is, here is your question. All right. If you three were going to start a new band and we're looking for a fourth, what would it be named? What would it be, and what would you name the band? Let's take a look. If you're looking for a fourth, who would it be? Here we go. Would it be this guy? And would you call the band Thick?
Thick.
Okay.
Oh,
would
man.
it be, hold on, let's see. The Ooby Boobies with Adam Sandler. Would it be the Carol in the Baskins?
Okay.
I think you need an expletive in that one.
Yeah. Or would it be with R. Kelly, and would you call it Splash Mountain?
No, that's horrible.
Which one of these four do you think? Would you rather be Thick the Ooby Boobies, Carol and the Baskins, or Splash Mountain? Which one do you think would work best?
You know, as fun as Thick would be.
Whoa, Lance is the one who had to say that? Come on.
Speak for yourself.
But I'm gonna have to go with Carol and the Baskins because we're gonna need someone to bring in the pussy.
Oh.
I can't do it anymore. It just doesn't make sense.
Very well played. Very well
Thank you.
played.
Thank you.
Chris, what do you
Yes,
think,
sir.
man? Which one are you going for?
Let's do. I think I'd go with Thick.
How come?
Thick, just because I love that dude, and we just seem like we would be coronavirus gold right there. Like that is something everybody would say and want to see. We would do every meme and every time.
Where's Lance's other hand?
Yeah.
Where's Lance's other hand?
Hey, I
Where
think
is it?
also a question. I think, why does Joey look like he has an oops face right behind him?
Yeah. By the way, you look like young Sandler in that picture.
Movie. That's the one I would pick, though.
So we got one Thick and we got one Carol and the Baskins. Joey, which one would you pick?
I would pick Ooby Movies. I love Adam Sandler. So, Ooby Movie.
Sandler.
Guys, I have to tell you, I love all your answers. But for me, I think someone has to bring in the pussy is the one that I like the most. 1 point for Lance. Now listen, everybody. Today we are playing for one roll of 2-ply thick ass.
I need it.
So there you go. Lance got 1 point. Chris, let's go to you, man. What number on the board do you want to play?
Let's go with number 1.
Number 1 it is. Here we go. All righty. Ooh, which famous trio do you think you guys would have the best chance to replace and why? Let's put them up on the board here. All right, the first one is Star Trek.
Wow, those face swapping abilities are money.
Three Amigos.
Oh, I love Three Amigos.
Okay, let's see what we got here with Three
That's
Amigos.
good.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta tell you,
That works.
that one right there. Charlie's Angels. Okay, let's see.
Nice.
We would even change it for you guys to Angels Charlies. So you guys would all be named Charlie and you would kick it with a woman named Angel.
Perfect.
The last would be Star Wars.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that I'm Leia. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what do you think, man? Which one works well for you three? Which one do you think you'd have the best chance to replace? Star Trek, Three Amigos, Angels, Charlies.
I said Star Wars since I'm wearing the shirt, but since you made Joey Leia and not Lance, I would probably go with the Three Amigos.
Yeah, it's a good picture. Who do you think is Chevy Chase out of this group?
Chevy Chase. Wait, let's see. Who is Chevy
Joey
Chase?
would be Chevy
Of course, I'm
Chase.
Martin Short because I'm the short one.
Yeah.
I would think that Lance would be Chevy Chase because can you see the little balls?
Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme.
Definitely Chevy Chase.
All right, so Three Amigos. Joey, which one do you think, man? Which one do you
I think I would probably pick Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school Charlie's Angels right here.
Old school Charlie's Angels, yes. Because I always wondered what it would be like to be in Lance's shoes. So I always wanted to be in Charlie's Angels, to be in Lance's shoes. That would be it.
Lance, I'm starting to get a little glimpse of what it's like for you on the road with these guys.
Hold on,
25 years of
hold on a
abuse.
second. Don't listen to Lance. Lance was not out when we were on the road. This is a completely different monster now.
It was just the same jokes, different context.
Correct.
True.
All right. Lance, what do you think, man? Which one of these groups do you think you three would replace?
Well, I mean, I hate to do this, but I would actually go with E, the Hangover poster, because there's no doubt that Zach is definitely Chris Kirkpatrick with his son Nash hanging off of him. Joey Fatone is Ed Helms because they both have horrible tattoo options and choices. And I guess that would just leave Bradley Cooper for me as, I guess.
Oh, really?
It's the only one left over, so.
Man,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? I'd go with The Hangover because me and Bradley Cooper are he's my
So tight. We're two.
You guys are right on. All three of you, I would say, have a little Bradley Cooper in you.
Oh, thanks.
like a little Bradley
Best
Cooper.
thing you've ever said.
Guys, I really liked all your answers. But Joey, your answer made me giggle, man. You got a point here. You got one step closer to your toilet paper.
I'm one step closer to the roll.
There you go, man. You'll be able to spin it like you got toilet paper money, my friend.
Dude, I'm making it rain.
Pick your last number on the board, my friend.
Let's do number 5.
Number 5 it is, and here we go. All right. Ooh. If an instant fan wants to talk to you, which one of these is the best possible opening line? A, fuck Justin. B, don't tell the other guys, but you're my favorite. C, I have you tattooed on my body. Do you want to see where? And D, I don't call it herpes, I call it experience. Joey, what's the best way for one of these instinct fans to come up and talk to you?
This one's tough, man. There's a lot of good options. I like I don't call it herpes, I call it experience. Because like the same thing when people usually call it the when they do the walk of shame, I call it the stride of pride. That's what I like to call it.
Exactly.
So I like don't call it herpes, I call it experience because that means you're a seasoned performer.
Yeah. And you know what else you're not? You're no quitter.
That's right.
Yeah, you're no quitter. Lance, what do you think, man?
I will have to go with C. I have you tattooed on my body if you want to see where, because I can only imagine it's Chris or Joey for sure, like the face. And I'm sure after all these years, that tattoo is going to look real good because I'm sure it's gained a little weight. It's just going to be Joey's head this huge on some ass. So I would be intrigued. Yes.
Just stretched out.
Have none of you seen your face on anyone's body before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. It's
I've
usually
seen
Chris
his
and
face
Joey.
on a lot of people's bodies.
Where's the weirdest place you've seen it?
It's never been really weird. Ankle, leg, but I've never seen anything odd.
You know, they got booby ones.
Booby ones?
Yeah,
All right.
booby ones.
Chris, what do you think, man? Which is the best way to have somebody come up and talk to you?
I think I'm going to go with B, but I'm going to have to add at the very end of that sentence, Backstreet Boy. Don't tell the other guys, but you're my favorite Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, that is a good opening line, yeah.
Wait, does that happen?
Oh, God. I have people come up to me all the time and they look at me like, did we go to high school together? No, wait, you were in that boy band. I love the Backstreet Boys.
Come on.
My all-time favorite, I'm at the airport, and this guy, tall dude, stands. He turns around and looks at me and goes, "You're in a band, weren't you?" I'm like, I was in a group, this Boys to Men, huh? And I went, "No, Boys to Men. You were in Boys to Men, weren't you?" And I kept looking at him going, "No."
No.
I'm like, and I wasn't trying to make a joke, and I was like, "They're black. I'm white. That's not even the right vicinity." So yeah. Not even, or I got 90, what is it, 97, 96 degrees?
Yeah.
I was like, great, I'm not even hot enough to be 98. Yeah, I'm not even hot enough to be 98. That's what happened.
Yeah. Lance, have you had people think you were in the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, I mean, usually I get, "Hey, are you Lance Bass from the Backstreet Boys?" I'm like, you know the name, but you don't know the group. I don't understand how that's possible.
You're halfway there.
Yeah, I'm like, 50%. That's good.
I've been hanging out with Lance when he got one of the Spice Girls one time. It was pretty crazy.
That or Ellen DeGeneres, one or the other.
I got to tell you, I wouldn't mind being mistaken for one of the Spice Girls. Hey, Chris, I enjoy adding the extra little Backstreet Boys for you. You guys are coming out of the first round all tied up. And now listen, guys. Lance, you've done this show before, so you know I like to have some weird people join in on the show. Today we have somebody that you all may know who decided to come join us today on the show. We'll see if he can pop on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello. A big Control Chaos welcome. Is he going to join us real quick? To Justin.
Hey, Hey, Justin.
Hey, what's up, boys? How you doing?
Hey, Justin.
Hey, it's so good to see you guys. How are you?
That's good. It's been a while.
Yeah, buddy, the hair's looking good.
Thank you. I mean, since I've been in quarantine, I haven't been able to, get the fades and stuff at my barber. So I've just kind of been letting it go 90s style.
All right.
Yeah, it's,
Dude,
Ramen noodles back. I love it.
Man, I love you in Ozark.
You were always funny, Christopher.
Okay. Well, Justin, what can we help you out with today?
I'm locked up in quarantine like a lot of us right now, and I figured I should write some quarantine love songs. So who better to hit up than my best boys from NSYNC? I figured you guys could help me write some lyrics maybe.
Okay.
That's not the real Justin.
Are you sure?
because he wouldn't let us write anything.
Quarantine has changed my heart. I figured, maybe we could make amends and, write a new song together.
All right, let's hear it. I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so Justin, why don't you give us your 4 song choices, and we'll have these guys pick which one they think has the most promise.
Okay, here we go. Quarantine Boo.
Let's hear some lyrics.
Okay, Quarantine Boo. I want to stay at home and make a quarantine baby with you. I want to stay with you and make this quarantine lady my boo. Quarantine Boo.
Okay,
Nice.
All right. That's number 1. All right, let's hear B.
B is 6 feet to my heart. It's not you, it's not me, it's just social distancing. When you touch me with the glove, it's not the same.
Yeah. All right. Okay, and C is called BOTKO. Okay.
Yeah, BOTKO.
Okay.
Here we go. You got me KO'd with that BO. Let's shower together, let's wash our bodies tonight. 'Cause it's been 2 weeks and we're both smelling right. KO'd with that BO every day.
All right. BOTKO. All right.
KO.
And let's hear D, Corn Bean.
Joey's gonna love this.
Yeah, here's Quarantine. Here we go.
All right, cool.
Girl, I wanna give you this quarantine, 'cause we're no longer teens. My quarantine in your quarantine virgin. I see you in my quarantine dreams. Let's be together, join my quarantine. I wanna give you this quarantine. Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
Well, let's start right with you, Lance. Which one of these 4 do you think has the best potential?
Oh, I mean, all of these are radio hits for sure.
Thank you. I wrote them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Justin, it's amazing. BOTKO, definitely. I mean, that BTS will be recording that at some point. But I'm gonna have to go. I think Quarantine Boo is more our brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, Quarantine Boo is what I'm at.
Okay. Chris, which one do you like, man?
I don't know. The noodling and all of them were pretty on point. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with the BOTKO because I think we could also change it to bring over that Kirkpatrick orgasm, which would really.
Okay. All right.
I see that. I see what he's doing here. I agree with Lance. I do like the Quarantine Boo.
Yeah.
But I mean, I even heard Lance say it, and he's right. I do like D, Quarantine, because it's just one of those things where you're cooped up. Even though Quarantine Boo sounds more like a little bit of a love ballad, I like the Quarantine. It's a little more uppity.
Yeah.
It's got that erection feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? It's erect.
That's what I was going for. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Justin, man. Great job, man. It's been a while since you've been writing. It's good. It's good.
Hey, Justin, why don't you buy a background?
I haven't updated my the iMac yet. So the software isn't downloaded. I've just been busy with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Justin, you've heard all their suggestions. Let's pick one and see if we can add a couple lyrics maybe to it. Which one do you think has the most promise? And then we'll see if everybody can add a lyric or so.
I don't know. I feel like Quarantine Boo is kind of like more where I'm at right now with writing songs and stuff, but I think it's got to be Quarantine. You know what I mean? I think that's what the people want from NSYNC right now.
Okay. And so, do you have any ideas where we can maybe add a line or two? Anybody?
Let's see, Quarantine. You know, just what I don't know. I got to think about that. Can you sing that song? Get a little more inspiration again, Justin. Can you sing it again?
Yeah, from the top.
Please.
Girl, I wanna give you this quarantine, cause we're no longer teens. My quarantine in your quarant vagine. I see you in my quarant dreams. Let's be together, join my quarantine. I wanna give you this quarantine.
Wow.
I mean, it's usually when Justin writes songs, you can't mess it up. So I don't even want to go on top of that because it's just perfect because it says everything.
Something.
Go ahead, Lance. Let's hear it.
Oh yeah. Somewhere in the song it has to say like quarantine. Hoping she's not a quarantine.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I'm
one.
hoping she's not
a lot of boy bands in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you go to jail.
Yeah.
I like adding something about maybe spraying that Lysol on like some Afro sheen.
Yeah. Good one.
Another one you could do actually with the quarantine is let's not make out. You got to wear the masks for some reason, because then you don't want to get the germs and everything. So let's just try to pretend to make out. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work.
That's too much.
What do you think?
As you can see, I'm not very good at writing music. That's why I stayed.
That's why Justin never called you before, Joey.
Now you know. But the hard part about that is for me is everything would be dirty. That's the hard part about the songs.
That's why we get along so well.
Yeah, you were always the nasty one, Joey.
That's right.
Yeah.
Justin.
And I'm sure Joey actually created Quarantine.
Why is Justin talking like Michael Jackson right now?
Listen, man, he's a big inspiration.
See, I hear a little Nick Carter.
Yeah. Well, you were in the Backstreet Boys. So
He's one of my ghostwriters.
All right, so Justin, thank you very much for joining us today. Quarantine it is, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And let's get right to our top threes, everybody. You ready?
Yep.
I'm going to give you top three, and right now, guys, the game is tied 1-1. You're going to give me your top three terms that you like for being drunk. Joey, I feel like you're a good person to start with for this.
So any term basically. So when that person's drunk, you say, "Gosh, that person was," basically.
Any term that you like for that.
The three terms that I came up with that I normally say for being from Brooklyn, everybody says whacked. You're whacked.
Yep.
Another one is sloshed.
What?
And the other one is sloshed. You're sloshed. Your drug is sloshed.
Yep.
And then my favorite is always if people kind of look at me and go, "What?" I go, "Yeah, that guy's so freaking verschnicken. It's not even funny."
How spell that?
I don't even know. FORSHINK Ickend. KNED. Verschnicken. Verschnicken.
Here's the thing, man. The reason I asked you to spell it because I saw you looking down at your paper, so I know you fucking wrote it.
Because I wrote it down. Well, you told me to write it down. I'm writing this shit down. I told me to write it down.
Spell check on a notepad there, Joey.
Because I would forget.
Yeah, no, I like it. Okay.
Verschnicken.
Verschnicken. Chris, what do you think, man?
That's funny. Joey said sloshed because sloshed is one I've got too. Sloshed, I've always used sloshed. Hammered, of course.
Yeah.
And then anything after shit. Shit face, shit can, shit hum, anything, shit anything is all
Shit
mine.
the bed.
Shit the bed.
The whole shit family.
Bed.
Yep, I like that. Okay, so we got the whole shit family out of Chris and Lance. What do you think?
I mean, my go-tos are surely smashed, tanked, and then one of my favorite phrases is toe up from the flow up.
Oh,
Toe up from the flow up.
I do like a toe up from the flow up myself.
Mm-hmm.
You did a little southern thing there.
Yeah. Now I have to tell you, Joey, a couple of those Northeastern terms, because I'm from Massachusetts myself, I remember and relate to the whole shit family, Chris. Shit-faced is my favorite one.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that toilet paper.
But I got to tell you, toe up from the flow up, everybody. 1 point for Lance. There you go. There we go. One step closer to a brand new roll of toilet paper. And let's hit our other top three. Here you go. Guys, please tell me who your top three celebrities you'd want to have as a sibling. Chris, who are the top three and why?
I'd have to say number one is Tom Green, because I love the sausages.
Yeah.
Number two is probably Brad Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Because our comedy's on the same level.
Mm-hmm. And he's shorter than you?
Yeah, and number three is probably Mama June. No reason.
Why?
It's Mama June.
Mama June.
Freaking Mama June. It's better than Carol fucking Baskins. It's Mama June.
He's the original Carol Baskin.
Yeah, right?
Lance, what do you
OG.
think? Yeah, the OG Carol Baskin. That's right. Lance, what do you think?
I would choose Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, I'm sensing a theme.
Why though?
And Henry Cavill, because I'm sure the conversation would be great.
So obviously there's no conversation.
And since we're from Mississippi, you know, it's okay to.
By the way, as soon as those three dudes move into your house, that plot you had for killing your husband will soon be hatched into effect.
Exactly. And we're gonna definitely need that toilet paper.
Okay.
Hey, things are getting a little shitty around here. Calm down now. Calm down.
Joey, what do you think, man?
See, mine has no really theme, but I like it because it's rounded. I should say. And this is interesting because the first two I'm going to say I know for sure, and I don't know about the last one, but I know the first two are only child. They don't have siblings, so I want to make sure that that person that doesn't have a sibling has a sibling.
That's
right?
nice. Yeah.
That's
Lenny Kravitz, because he knows how to rock, and he's also Jewish. It's great. Betty White could teach me a thing or two. Betty White, of course, she's very knowledgeable, very funny. I like to talk to her about some old stuff. And then I got you, Josh. You would be the other sibling. I don't know. Do you have any brothers and sisters? I don't even know.
Kiss ass.
I do have brothers and sisters.
To the host.
But the only reason why I picked you, no, we talked about this. The only reason why I picked you is because there's no reason.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, first of all, Joey, I appreciate that. I bring a certain amount of goods to the party. So having me around isn't the worst thing in the world.
No, you bring the milkshake, and your son's awesome too, by the way.
He comes with. He's part of the deal. Lance,
That's ass kissing, Chris. That's ass kissing right there. That's ass kissing.
That's been ass kissing.
Hey, I want that toilet paper. I might have to lick his ass for that.
Lance, I have to tell you, without a doubt, I'm not sure you could have picked a more handsome trio. Like that is not a terrible group of people to wake up to every morning.
Yeah.
I'm assuming most of those guys don't come out of the bedroom with their shirts on, so it seems like a good.
Not in my house.
Yeah.
In my house. In my house.
Mama June was a surprise pick. That was one I didn't see coming, and I appreciate the commitment. And I have to tell you, thinking on it, Mama June, not a terrible pick because I'm assuming she isn't coming with kale and spinach. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming she's bringing some goods with her.
Oh, you're gonna get the best sketty with ketchup ever.
Ever, right?
Yes.
Ever. So that seems good. But I gotta tell you, Joey, that last guy that you picked, that seems like the guy you want to have over. 1 point for Joey, everybody. So we got one last question. Now listen, Chris, if you win this one, it's 2-2-2, and everybody wins a roll of toilet paper.
Okay.
Josh Wolf.
But if Lance or Joe win,
Josh Wolf.
this is Lance. You played this game before in the in studio. It's called "What Happens Next."
Oh,
I'm gonna show you a video, You're going to tell me, we're going to pause it in the middle. You're going to tell me what happens next. And here is the video for today. Here we go. Well, these are fancy graphics. Here we go. Here's our video. That looks like a deer, okay, running. That looks like a hospital parking lot. Okay, so put me up the choices for what happens next, guys. What happens next? A deer triathlete, okay? Another deer. This deer can box, or the deer pukes. Okay, let me tell you guys. So I've never seen these videos, and I didn't write these options. I have the guys in the studio do it, so I can be as surprised as you are. I will tell you, when they put the caps up there, that's usually to trick you. So I'm not going to pick that one.
Okay.
I am going to pick deer triathlete because I don't know what it means. And that seems like something that they would do. So I'm going to say A. By the way, you guys, you can pick the same one as somebody else, but just tell me why you're picking it. Lance, what do you think?
Yeah. I think this deer is about to box the shit out of someone.
Oh, like one of those.
Just like a kangaroo, like.
By the way, those kangaroo videos are some of my favorites.
Yeah, the best.
Okay, don't play it through, guys. Don't play it through. Don't play it through. Don't play it through.
Nope, hit pause.
Joey, tell me what you think. Now, look, that deer looks like an athlete, though.
Yeah, but I say it may come up and just puke on him. I think that's for me. I think there might be a puke in there because it's just completely random. You know what I mean? You'll see more deers. You'll see them box and hit, maybe get scared, but puke. I've never seen a deer puke.
Can I ask you guys something? Do you think the puke and the deer happened to the person that is holding the phone? Or do you think it's a separate? Because
I don't know. See, I'm not sure. Maybe the person pukes on the deer. I don't know. There's definitely puking involved.
Plot twist.
Yeah,
okay.
Plot twist.
Chris, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna have to automatically lose it because I'm gonna have to agree with Lance. I think that deer's gonna run up and go all Jonathan Lipnicki on one of those guys.
We should just call that deer Jonathan Lipnicki. He kicked my ass, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so we have one deer triathlete, we have two deers boxing, and we have one deer pukes. Let's play it through and see what happens, everybody.
Come on, boxing. Come on, boxing.
Here comes the deer right at the person with the...
What the?
Oh!
That's a triathlete right there.
Triathlete.
He's a triathlete.
That's triathlete. Wow.
Whoa, hey, can you show me that jump over the fence again? That was bananas.
That's a beautiful jump.
Let me tell you something. That deer was probably like, I'm just going to hop over.
Do you? Let's say you think he knew that?
Hey, can you freeze it at the top again? You know, right at the top, the deer was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Because you see the panic when he's swimming.
Yeah. It's like, there's people. I gotta run away. I gotta run away.
He thought he was still a reindeer and he was gonna keep going up. And he's like, nope.
This right here, this is when he sees the water for the first time, and he's like,
oh shit.
He screamed out, Santa, you bastard.
Guys, well, guess who won that one?
Woo!
Your man.
You did.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You got a point.
Well, thank you so much, Lance and Chris and Joey, for joining us. Lance and Joey, you each will get a roll of toilet paper. Chris, I'm going to send you a baby hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no, dude, I need a baby hand, too. I don't want the toilet paper. Screw that. I want the baby hand.
We'll send you a baby hand. Listen, guys, I appreciate you so much coming on. Lance, once we start with you, tell everybody if you want to promote something.
Oh my gosh, what am I promoting? You can listen to my daily podcast. It's called The Daily Podcast. Anywhere you get your podcast, it's a daily entertainment news show. And then I have my Just Add X mixer line coming out May 4th, which of course this coronavirus has messed up the launch. So we're doing it all online, so you get to drink at home. So that's coming soon.
Nice.
That's what we like it. Nice. Joey, what do you got, man?
Right now, just been kind of taking it easy, doing a little podcast, fun thing. It's not really a podcast. It's more like a video called Joey. Joey knows. What do I know, really? It's what it is. It's all music kind of thing. We have celebrity guests. We play a bunch of different music songs, and we just actually have fun. So now that I did this show, Josh, you're coming online and doing this as well.
I would love to, man.
So,
I'd love to.
Just been doing that. Episodes of freaking Common Knowledge are on Game Show Network, too. There's still new episodes playing. So, and just been chilling, man. Take care of the kids.
All right. And Chris?
Yeah, I've just been trying to have fun too. Monday nights, I usually just do a game show / trivia night where I'll have different people on, and then we ask a bunch of instant questions. Lance is going to be on it Monday. Joey's been on it before. I had JC on. I'll get you on, Josh. And we just ask a bunch of fun trivia questions, have a little fun game show, and I give away insane prizes.
I saw actually someone get one of your prizes, by the way. It was one of the challenge for the children, little teddy bears.
Yep.
Yep. So Chris is grabbing stuff just like you. It's awesome. I think that's freaking great. I think it's fantastic.
No, I actually have a ton of instinct stuff in a closet downstairs that I would just love to give away. So,
by any chance, do you have any other Fu Manskito outfits?
Oh, yeah.
I have tons. That's coming up next.
My daughter wears one of the shirts. I found one.
What
Just
is
to let you know.
I'll send her whatever she wants. Don't ask, Josh.
Okay, all right. Well, guys, anybody who's watching for the first time, you can watch Control Chaos every Friday at 1 o'clock Pacific, every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific, or you can catch all this stuff on my YouTube channel. And I do a podcast with Freddie Prinze Jr. called Prinze and the Wolf. We have a good time. You can check that on iTunes. Gentlemen, we had so much fun today. Thank you so much
for having us, man.
Doing this.
Always
I appreciate
a blast,
it.
man.
We'll see everybody.
It was a pleasure.
Chaos. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks.
You're welcome.